we're not gonna go to Disney? Okay, bye. Hi. Who are you? You need help with your Disney vacation, don't you? Just appeared in my room. I'm a Disney pro. Disney geek, as you can tell by my ears and my Disney vids. Wait, so you're saying you can help me on a Disney vacation? I'm gonna give you my entire list of tips and tricks and essentials and ideas. Everything you would possibly need to know to have the best Disney vacation ever that's cheap and affordable. Because I know it can be pretty expensive. So, what do you say we skedaddle on over to Disney? Yeah? Okay. Yeah?
So a lot of the time that we go to Orlando, we don't actually go to the theme parks, but we just go to downtown Disney, which is now called Disney Springs. I absolutely love going there. It's so much fun and it's free, which is the best part, I think. Also, with all the remodeling and the new sections and areas that they've been building, Disney Springs is now better than ever, so I just enjoy going there a lot. Whenever we go, the first thing we do is always just go to the World of Disney store. It's huge and gigantic. They basically sell anything you could possibly want from Disney. And even if I'm not buying anything, I love going in there to just look at everything because they sell the cutest stuff in there. And the store itself is just so beautiful and magical to look at. So that's a must-do when you go to Disney Springs. Okay, so every time we see the Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique, my little sister wants to go in and get all dressed up like a princess. But let's face it, it's not that cheap. And if it's in your budget, then I say great, definitely recommend it. If it's not in your budget, then you can do what we did, which was dress my little sister up ourselves. We bought her one of the princess dresses, we did her nails, did her hair all cute and princess-like, put a little tiara on her, sprinkled her with pixie dust, and turned her into a little princess. Also, fun fact, there's a magical mirror in the back of the princess section of the World of Disney store, and it's a lot of fun to play with. A plus side to her being dressed up as a princess is that all the cast members will call her princess when they see her and say hi to her. They'll be like, "Hey princess," and it's always really cute. We also always try to have fun with the outfits that we wear. For example, this outfit I'm wearing here is kind of Minnie Mouse inspired, the colors and stuff, and it's just very cute, and I love my ears. And unless you go on a rare cold day in Florida, make sure you wear very cool and breezy clothes because it can get extremely hot and humid. So don't be wearing long sleeves, and I don't recommend wearing a lot of dark colors. I recommend shorts or skirts, dresses, depending on what you're doing. Next tip is, if you're celebrating anything, make sure to get one of these pins. They're free. Just ask any cast member about the pins, tell them you're celebrating whatever it is, your birthday, anniversary, and they'll give you the pin. It can literally be anything that you're celebrating. And if they don't have a specific pin for what you're celebrating, they'll give you one that says, "I'm celebrating," and they'll write whatever it is, graduation, winning a competition. In general, just walking around downtown Disney is so much fun and entertaining. You can just go exploring, go to the boathouse. You can listen to all the live music that's everywhere. You can go to either one of the 2 Starbucks that they have at Disney Springs, but I prefer this one because it's a bigger one and it has this really cool screen. There's a fireplace outside. From there you can see the hot air balloon. And usually after getting Starbucks, we walk over to the boats, which are always fun to get on. They're free. You can get on the lake and just enjoy the ride. So usually after going all the way to this end of Disney Springs, we get on the boat and make our way back to the marketplace. He said, because you're a princess, we get to sit in the royal stateroom. And when you arrive at the marketplace, there's this bridge that actually takes you to the hotel that's right across the lake from Disney Springs, which is Saratoga Springs. So that's pretty cool if you want to go and explore and see it. It's cute to see Disney Springs from the other side and go see those cool Mickey things in the grass. From here, we usually go on the bridge and walk back to the marketplace and see the pretty lake and stuff. And then we go to little sprinkler things that all the kids play on. And it's just fun to watch or play in if you feel like getting wet and running through the water. We go to all of the little shops and stores that are around here. One of my favorites is the Christmas store because it's always Christmas no matter what time of the year you go in, and that's my kind of store. You can see the carousel, the Goofy's candy shop, the toy store. Trend is one of my favorite stores in Disney Springs because of how cute it is. It sells Disney merchandise that doesn't really look like Disney souvenirs. They look like normal clothes and accessories and room decor. It kind of reminds me of Francesca's, but it's all Disney merchandise and it has the cutest Disney and Mickey stuff. The pin store. I love pin trading. Pin trading's the best. And every time I go, I like to get a pin that represents that trip or one of my favorite rides. Sometimes we eat at other restaurants, but usually we'll eat at Earl's Sandwich because it's the cheaper option. Because a lot of the restaurants at Disney Springs will tend to be a little pricey. Earl's Sandwich has great food and the prices are actually pretty great. Usually by then, it's getting darker out and you see the little pixie dust lights all over the trees and it's all magical and it's like you're in Pixie Hollow. Usually then we go to the dance party on that stage that's right in front of the World Disney store. It's always really entertaining. The hosts are always great. And sometimes you might be able to see some other shows on that stage, like this dance show. And it's just a really fun and entertaining thing to do. It's a free show, basically. And here the kids can participate in dance competitions or Simon Says contests. Around the Lego store, there's always really cool things to look at that were built out of Legos. Going into T-Rex is also fun. The problem with T-Rex is it's not that cheap. Rainforest Cafe is also a really good option. Also, big suggestion. Look out for the people that have the pixie dust wands, like here, and you can get pixie dusted for free. It's always magical, and they say your dreams come true, and this whole little thing that's all super cute. So I definitely recommend doing that, and then you can have glitter in your hair for the rest of the day, and you can say you were pixie dusted. My next tip would be that the Targets in Orlando, especially ones that are close to Disney, have a huge section of Disney souvenirs that are a lot cheaper than actually getting them at Disney. Maybe you can find what you want there for a lot less money. And my last tip for something to do at Disney that's pretty inexpensive or won't cost you anything at all is to go hotel hopping. A lot of Disney resorts are connected by the monorail, so you can go park at one of the resorts and have lunch there or something and then take the monorail to all the other resorts and then just go explore them. They're all beautiful, obviously, and magical, and it's just really cool to get to see them. And they all have restaurants and stores that you could go to. So here we went to the Contemporary Resort, which we had lunch at, and then from there the monorail took us to the Polynesian and then to the Grand Floridian, which are the three that these take you to, and then it passes right in front of Magic Kingdom, so we got to see Magic Kingdom from the monorail, so I saw the castle. Sometimes if you go to these resorts at nighttime, they have really good views of the fireworks. It could be a fun option to go watch the fireworks. So these three are connected by monorails, but sometimes you can go to one of the resorts and take one of the buses or one of the little boats to another resort and go see even more resorts. It's cool to find your way around and use Disney transportation and go see all the resorts because, at least in my opinion, it's a lot of fun to get to see. Usually you just get to see the parks and stuff, but the hotels are just as beautiful. So I definitely recommend going to check them out. And it's a fun and free option, something to do at Disney. Also here I was thinking of the Full House episode where they go and they stay at the Grand Floridian and then DJ keeps seeing Steve everywhere and then in the end Steve comes and they meet. So those were all my tips and tricks that I had for you guys for when you can't go to an actual theme park or when you don't want to spend that much money but you still want to have Disney magic on your trip to Orlando. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't yet. And let me know if you would like to see a tips and tricks video or when you actually go to one of the theme parks like Magic Kingdom or something, because I would love to make that. As you can tell, I really like Disney, so this video was a lot of fun to make. And yeah, thanks for watching.